I definitely like those. I hate that, like, I always like the really popular ones. Like the ones that I'm like, oh, this one's sick. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Damn
Everybody
it.
thinks so. Damn. Yeah.
What up, Nick? How are you doing
Well,
today?
I'm here. How about you, Bjorn?
Oh, dude, I'm very warm. It has been really hot out.
Yeah,
Is
and I just shut my AC off to for the sound quality. I did that for the listeners.
Yeah, that
I did
we're
that for you people.
it's for you people. That sounds aggressive.
I guess that does. But I am speaking to the listeners, so I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it's racist or anything.
Yeah, and actually, it's more. You know what?
Just I'm
Let's be
just speaking
honest.
directly to you people who are listening to this.
It's for the
Cause
listeners.
I'm sweating my dick off right now for you, so that you can hear my voice more clearly.
If we're being honest, it's more for me.
Yeah,
It's
it 100% is.
like because I mean, like the listeners are going to care about that, but it's just so that I don't have to spend a bunch of time in post and like work on your audio specifically and like take that
Take the
decibel
AC
out,
out.
which is a not. It's
Did you
easier
have
for
to
me to
do
just
that
be like,
last time?
"Yo, dude, turn it off." No, I haven't done it. I
Okay.
haven't really been editing
Yeah,
that.
no, I've turned it off for most of these. I think I've left it on for a couple though, when it was like hot like it is today. But
Yeah,
today I'm being respectful. So
I figure we can keep it off. So it's hot out. We've established that. That's
it's
why
quite hot out. Yeah,
wearing a tank
it's
top today. Yeah, like going for it,
yeah,
showing the guns. It's
the
a good guns
guns.
day. That's weird. It's National Guns Day, dude. So that's why. Um, I want to just call attention to this song that I heard this morning, this Heartless song
Okay.
by
By the
The
weekend.
Weeknd.
Mm-hmm. You
In
just sent me this song.
I did. I sent you the music video so that you
I
could
didn't hate the
see.
song. It was a good song.
It's a good song. It's got some interesting lyrics in it though
Mm-hmm.
that really stood out for me. A bunch of pussy lyrics that I
Mm-hmm.
haven't heard since honestly, like I haven't heard lyrics like this since your boy who I don't know if we're allowed to still talk about him, but like remix to Ignition.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Kelly. Like,
yeah. Robert Kelly.
Robert Kelly. Yeah, now we got to use him. Now we got to say his whole name.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Robert Kelly. He did sing about pussy a decent
mm-hmm.
amount. That was a recurring theme
Oh, I
in his music.
and in this like I was listening, it was like a little early in the morning to be listening to lyrics like this. He's like, I'm so heartless. He's like, so much pussy be falling out my pocket. I thought that was so funny.
That is
Like,
pretty funny.
that's a lot.
That
Like,
does seem like a well. It depends on this. I like how's he getting the pussy in his pocket? Because like unless he's got very large pockets, I feel like one woman at a time could fit
I
in a
know.
pocket, and that's with a generously sized pocket already. Even a small,
Right.
small dainty woman could probably fit in a very large pocket. But like I'm thinking like just pants pocket. Like he's
Yeah.
definitely wearing cargo
Well,
pants.
see, it's funny when he talks about it like that. I'm picturing like a fleshlight. Like he's got a
Yeah,
whole bunch of
it's a
fleshlights in
pocket
his
pussy.
pocket.
He's got lots
He's
of.
got
He's
all
just
that in there.
he's
Like,
just on his way to sponsor one of the old episodes of the JRE.
right. Exactly. Before they switched to supplements, the same.
Yeah,
Dude.
before they went mainstream, back when Fleshlight was their sponsor.
And then I'll just call attention to one more, and then we'll start talking about the shoe for
Okay.
today that I'm very excited about. The other lyric, I wrote it down, so I didn't want to forget it. I gotta watch it. Call me up. Turn that pussy to a faucet. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
I mean,
to
doesn't
you?
it imply that he's getting this woman very turned on?
Turned on? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's clever.
So her, her pussy's
It's
becoming
just
wet,
flowing
emitting
with water.
it's emitting fluids like a faucet.
Oh man.
That's what I get from that.
because he just accidentally just turns women on so hard that they're
Yeah, this is an attractive man.
like
This isn't a level of man that you see every day. The
no
Weeknd really,
problems with water pressure with his ladies.
this
No water
is
pressure
so
issues.
gross.
He
Ugh.
just turns them on. I've been experiencing. I feel like my
Well,
apartment, maybe it's just a delusion, but I feel like the water pressure has like downed this summer for some reason. I'm just like, I don't know, too many people washing their hands or something.
yeah, maybe with everybody home, people are just fucking taking more
Showering and
showers or something. I don't know. Well, after this discussion, I don't know if we're gonna have pussy coming out of our pockets prior to this, but we certainly will not now.
I mean,
I think there's very few faucet situations going on in our listenership right now. They're probably like, these guys, that's
what?
disgusting.
That is gross. You know,
And that's fair. And
it
you're
is.
entitled to your opinion because I
It is
think I kind of
gross.
share your opinion. But it was a fun riff,
It was. It
you
was
know.
fun. Uh, what should we talk about
Okay,
today? Heavy
we're talking
segues.
about these. This is the Jordan 3, I think SE Fire Red is what
What's
they
the
call it, the
SE
like
part?
special edition or some shit. I don't know. Most people call it the red cement. It came out in February this year, 2020. Um, and yeah, it's like it's like the black and the white cement, but it's red. Um, so it's got the elephant print. It's got the cement is the gray on the outsole. I looked this up.
Okay. Oh, that's what that
This
is?
this gray is the cement. So it's white with this bit is black, and then this gray is called cement.
Gotcha.
Um, yeah, it's just a Jordan 3. It says I've got the regular one that says Nike Air on the back. There was a slightly more limited one that said CHI for Chicago
Okay.
that released like either the same day or the next day that was a little more sought after than this one. This one
Oh, in the
sat for
same
quite a
drop.
while. Yeah, it looks the same. It just says Shy on the back for Chicago. Um, yeah, this wasn't a shoe that anybody was really super. I think a lot of people thought it was cool, but nobody really cared that much about it. Like it sat on shelves for a little while. I like it though. I think it looks cool. Um, yeah, it's a Jordan 3. It's comfortable.
It kind of isn't it? It's reminiscent of the DJ Khaled one,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
It's a little
DJ
bit
Khaled
different
had,
red.
I think his was like all red too. I think his had more red on it than this.
Yes. It did.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, so you
It's
see
hard to
mine's got
see. It's not a
gray.
cement though. It doesn't have the
Yeah, it's got that one has a red outsole or a white outsole, red midsole. Still got the elephant print, but then everything else is red.
and it's got
And
Jumpman
it
on the
says
back.
"We the best"
And we the
underneath
best.
the Jumpman, which is pretty dope.
Really? I thought it was tacky. No, I'm kidding.
It's it's DJ Khaled. He
It's a
better say
little
it.
much. Yeah, it's like we the best.
But DJ Khaled is a little much.
He is.
It's very appropriate for him to have "We the best" on the back of his sneaker. So yeah, this one was a little reminiscent of that. I think some people bought it because of that. I just bought it because I didn't have a pair of threes, and I saw it when they like teased it online, and I was like, "Oh, that's a really cool looking shoe."
Yeah.
I think that I like red. I like 3.
Yeah,
I picked it up.
I definitely like those. I hate that like I always like the really popular ones. Like the ones that I'm like, oh, this one's sick. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Damn
Everybody
it.
thinks so. Damn. Yeah.
Like I really like the classic black cement. I'm like, ooh, this is my favorite. But
Yeah. No, I really like the classic black cement too. That might be my favorite 3. But it is expensive, and I like this one enough that I was like, I can get that for retail really easily, and just picked it up. So that's
yeah.
part of the reason I own this shoe is because I didn't want to shell out $350, $400 for a pair of black cements.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really into sneakers the last time those dropped. I think it was 2018, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess I'd just gotten into sneakers, but I hadn't gotten into Jordans yet.
The threes aren't as sought after though as the fours for some reason. Though the threes seem like they're a more important shoe to me. So I
Yeah, the
find that
threes were the
interesting.
first Tinker Hatfield Jordan, right?
Right. Yeah. They
In
also
'88.
they were the first to introduce the elephant print, and they also didn't. They were like, I think they were the first shoe that didn't have the swoosh on the side that Nike ever did. It's
You might
only
be
on the
right.
back.
Yeah, you might be right. I think you are right, and they're the first one to not have a. Well, no, the Jordan 2 didn't have a swoosh on the side either.
No, it didn't. You're right.
Yeah. Okay, so they were
But
already doing
it
that with
was
Jordan.
notable that they didn't have the swoosh on the side of the shoe.
Yeah, it's notable that they decided to continue with that trend,
Yeah.
sort of. Yeah.
Was it the
No,
first to have the Jumpman logo? I feel like it was.
yes, I think you're
It
right.
introduced the
The
Jumpman.
Jumpman is on the tongue of
Yeah.
this shoe. No, I think it saved the Jordan brand for Nike because Michael Jordan didn't really like the 2, and so they canned the designers of those, and Tinker Hatfield designed this one, and Michael Jordan really liked it. And I remember there was that, I forget if it was a documentary, but I think it was about this shoe. They were saying like the tumbled leather was so that out of the box it was already soft. They didn't have to wear it in.
Oh, that's cool.
That was part, and it was the first like mid top.
Yeah, because everything was
top.
really high at that point.
Yeah, he wanted a mid, so that was this shoe. I think the 4 is like an evolution of the 3 and made it like more lightweight. So I think the 4 is functionally better for hoop than the 3.
For hooping.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like the next generation. It
Yeah.
was like the second iteration of the 3.
Now-
like it's really similar, but I think they improved it in a few ways functionally. So that might be why the 4 gets more attention. And I think a lot of people just think it looks better.
So what did you pay for it? You got paid
Like
retail?
$200. $200? Yeah.
Okay.
Got it off the app.
So it looks like they're kind of back right with the yeah, so if you were to get it today, size is it a size 10?
It is.
Yeah, 224 is what on
StockX.
Wow. So
because it was down at like 160 for like 4 months there.
Yeah.
Like right after I bought it, it just like the value had really fallen off.
I think what day do you think that the Jordan documentary came out? I feel like it came out on Netflix in July, which is why it's like it's got that.
Yeah, it has now. It is now on
tax.
Yeah, it is now on July or on what the fuck am I talking about? It is now on Netflix. But
so there's like all the people that
it might have just gotten on Netflix because if you look, it looks like there's a spike right at the very end of that graph.
Yeah.
In price,
where it was like in the 200s, because I remember looking at this shoe and it was only like 160 or 150 at one point, and I was thinking about it, but you had it, so I was like, well, I got a different one. What are we gonna do? 2 episodes about the same shoe?
Yeah,
get out of here.
Doing the podcast, this is one way to keep us from buying the same shoe, because it's like
it is.
If we have the same shit, then it's one of us wasted our money. We can't get an episode out of it.
So
yeah, no, I really like it. I think the red looks cool. I know it's not like a classic colorway. They pretty much all the classic 3s are white and black and variations thereof. I think there was one called the Fire Red that had a little bit of red in the midsole, but it was otherwise, I think, white and gray and stuff. But I think it looks cool.
There's an infrared one too, I feel like.
Is there?
That I saw. Yeah, here it is. Or crimson.
Ooh,
my bad.
That looks pretty cool.
I like this one a lot. It's kind of that one's kind of sick.
Yeah, that is neat. When did that come out?
It does look, it's a little fat mall kid for me, but like, you know what I'm talking about.
100%. No, it definitely looks like a children's shoe. And that's actually one of my gripes with this one is I've seen a lot of people wearing these, but I've seen a lot of kids wearing these. Like when I
This came
first
out in
the
2013.
first month, like when I had these before there was a global crisis and we were all locked in our house for months and
Yeah.
months. I would wear them around, and in public, like more than half of the people I saw wearing them, because I was just always looking at shoes, and I'd be like, "Oh, I have those shoes, but mine are the size of an adult." They'd be on like a 10-year-old kid.
Like a little kid.
Yeah, and I was like,
Now,
"Oh, I guess these appeal to middle schoolers." Okay.
for some reason, I could see you liking this version of it, and I almost am I like super off? Maybe because I'm saying this, you're gonna be like, "Fuck you,"
No, I
but
I don't hate that at all.
I
That's
feel
awesome.
like you would like this one. I like this one
Yeah,
a
it's like
lot.
the UNC blue, right?
Yeah, basically. But I like it with that. I really
I
like that
like the
elephant print
blue
on it.
elephant print. Does
That
look
is
really cool.
sick.
Yeah.
It just
No,
feels
I'm a
like
big fan of the 3. I think the 3 is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites. I prefer it to the 4 by a wide margin. I
I
think
know.
it's a little bit simpler and cleaner to look at. I like the 3 quite a bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of 3s that
If I was gonna get a
a lot
3,
of
it would be
colors.
one like this one. I really like this one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too. I'd
Um,
probably get the black cement because it's a classic, and I kind of, might as well have the classic in your
yeah.
collection if you're gonna get another one. But that UNC blue one, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. That's a cool one.
There is a black and white one I think that's dropping, or was supposed to. I don't know where. I don't
Yeah,
know if
I
I can
haven't.
find it.
Yeah, there's not one on the sneakers app right now. I don't think. I've
It's
been
it was
keeping
like
an
a
eye on the
leak
app lately.
kind of situation or
Oh,
something like
okay.
that. That I saw it.
I keep seeing a Travis Scott 3 getting leaked here and there or rumored.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of just brown.
Of course. Of
And it
course.
doesn't look bad. I would go for it. I like the Travis sneakers. I'm not going to go out of my way to get it, but if I could, get really lucky and
Like snag one off of the app or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm the same on that one. Like, yeah, the 3's pretty sick though. I want to get a pair of 3's. I don't know if I'm gonna get like a classic colorway though. I'll probably get like one of those blue ones or something
Yeah.
if I
No,
get a
those blue
pair.
ones are cool. Those that last pair of blue ones that you showed me that were like the black cement with a blue. Those are
Yeah,
pretty expensive. They're like
they're like
$400, aren't they?
yeah, they're like 300 or 400 bucks, which sucks. 320 for these ones. It looks like right now
Hmm.
in a 10. Yeah, and those are true to size though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they fit pretty similar, I think, to the 4s. That's something I do really like about them is I think they're really comfortable. And they were immediately like they have a lot of nice padding and they're pretty wide, they're pretty soft. Like they didn't pinch me anywhere or anything like that. And I've walked around in them quite a bit, and they wouldn't be my first choice to walk anywhere in, but
Oh, really?
they work fine. I mean, if my goal for the day is to take a walk, then I'm not going to be wearing Jordans. But like,
Yeah.
if I'm wearing these Jordans, I won't be opposed to a walk.
What are your? Well, you're more an Adidas walk guy, right?
Yeah, I prefer those Ultra Boost. I've got the 4D Alpha Edge with the 4D sole. We'll do an episode on those at some point too.
I
But I've
don't
been
even know what shoe that is.
It's another Adidas. It's got that 3D printed sole I got at the Adidas store a few
Oh,
months
okay.
ago. And I've been wearing those more on walks, and they're pretty cool. They're nice.
I feel like
They're a little heavy though.
dude, okay, what Adidas in the middle of a Jordan episode we do? I asked this question, but I'm thinking about it
No, this is a
because
podcast about sneakers.
I don't have any Adidas, but I
Mhm.
have some Adidas shirts. And the funny thing is I never wear them because I
Because you don't have
wear
Adidas
Nikes.
sneakers.
And I feel like
Yeah.
kind of a poser. So I rarely wear my Adidas
What
shirts.
about the
I have
the
zero
Adidas?
Jordan or Nike shirts. So like I'm only gonna clash.
So you're trying to pick a pair of
Like
Adidas.
if I were to pick a pair of Adidas, what should
What
I
about like the night
get?
run? Is it the night jogger?
The night jogger?
Yeah. Maybe
Is
spelled
it,
Nite. Night jogger. I don't remember if they spelled it right or wrong. Or right, night runner. Adidas night. Yeah, Nite. jogger.
These ones. Oops, I just ran into my microphone. For those at home, this one.
I mean, maybe not that colorway. There's a ton of different colorways of the night jogger. Oh, that's the Beyonce one.
Beyonce Ivy Park one. I don't know if this one's my style.
But that
that
silhouette.
Like
they've
this?
got a ton of different colorways of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. I like this.
They have a bunch of 3M on them. They look pretty cool. I don't have a pair of them. I've always kind of wanted a pair of those, but then every time I go to the Adidas store, there's something else that I want more.
Yeah.
So I've just never gotten a pair.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't have any Adidas. I just
I like the Ultra Boost. You know that.
Yeah.
But you're just not a big fan of those.
I just haven't found any that the perfect combination of fit and taste. I have not found that. And my taste is a little bit I don't know. I've just never really I like a lot of their apparel though, oddly. I'm into a lot of their apparel.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what Adidas, because I do kind of know what you like, and Adidas, there aren't going to be a lot of.
It just isn't.
Adidas is more of the like running shoe style.
Yeah, and I like
I guess the NMD. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that one's like I could maybe.
Yeah, I have a pair.
I feel like I could be converted.
Or that I wore
with the NMDs. I bet I could be converted, but I'm feeling like I'm gonna just pull it up. Yeah, the Pharrell ones.
No, the human race Pharrell. I'm not a fan of those. I don't really like the way those look.
Oh, a friend of mine has a pair of something like I think he has these. I'm gonna tell my friend's story. Maybe we'll have him on the pod and he'll tell it. But he's a cinematographer and he was doing a commercial shoot for I think it was Adidas, and he forgot, and he wore his Vans because he's a skateboarder, and they were like before anybody like the director saw him and was like, "Oh my God, you can't be wearing those," and then so they just ran and grabbed a pair of shoes from the shoes they were supposed to be shooting because he happened to be the right size. So he has like I don't think it's these ones. He was like, yeah, I looked him up afterwards and like he had been wearing them all day and scuffed them up and like he just wore them as shoes, like didn't even think about it. They were not even out yet, like some wild colorway of like
of those Pharrells.
I don't think they were these Pharrells actually, but they were a Pharrell, and he had them before they were out too.
Yeah, those were like, then those had a lot of hype.
Yeah, it looks like
some of the Pharrells had a ton of hype. Some of those are still worth a lot of money.
Not these ones, but yeah. Anyway. All right.
Which ones?
The solar. This is very weird. I guess I didn't show you.
No, you didn't.
Show everybody that one.
Yeah. See, I don't hate that colorway. But I'm not the biggest fan of that silhouette. I don't like how all the laces are just in one spot.
That is a little weird. And a big clump.
Yeah, the clump. And then honestly, I'm not a fan of the words or the letters on the toe box.
I just would look down and be disappointed if I was wearing these.
Well, all of Pharrell's shoes have like some kind of words on the toe box.
Okay.
And every time I think about like, because I've thought of getting a couple pairs from time to time because I was like, a hype beast.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't do it because I was like, man, you know what? I'm going to be wearing this. And then people are going to ask me what the words mean so many times and it's going to get really annoying.
Yeah.
And that was my big reason in never getting a pair of those is I was like, I don't really, I just, I didn't have like, because they're all like, I think they're like empowering. They're usually trying to like be empowering or something, the statements. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have a reason to wear an empowering statement.
as a straight white man.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like,
it just gets a little bit I never thought about that. There isn't like
it felt a little bit like
like
I don't know that I'd be wearing this empowering statement very authentically. And then if I'm questioned about it, like I feel like, and then I have to
Right.
explain it, but I'm not gonna really care. It's gonna be very clear that I just bought it because it was the thing to have.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they're expensive and they were there for cheaper, but I got them somehow. Like that would be, it wasn't the right reason, so I never bought them.
Yeah.
That was kind of, I don't know. That's how I feel about those.
I remembered the name of these other ones that I was looking at that are supposed to drop this year. I think. I don't know what happened with them. Fall. They're fall of 2020 is when they're supposed to be out.
Mm-hmm.
So these were the threes that I'm like, maybe I'll try. I'll probably try for them. But
oh yeah, I remember those are pretty cool. Sick. I do think those are nice.
And
I'm
trying to do more white shoes,
black and white.
Yeah, I do. I'm into this one, so
yeah.
I saw a bunch of pictures about that one. And so,
what did you think of the Union LA 4s? They finally actually released official photos of those.
If they're the ones I'm thinking of,
they're like super hyped. But I think they look pretty cool.
Jordan floor. The Jordan, oh god, yeah, I did see these. I was looking at these right before I was just looking at these. I'm gonna try.
I mean, we gotta try for those, of course, but
right. I don't want to have any ads in it, so I'm trying to find it without. Hang on. Yeah. Well, we should try for this one.
100%.
There we go. All right. Well, yeah, I'll go for it, but
I think they look kind of cool.
My goddamn giant computer. Okay, I got it. I got it. My
there's
palm
those
kept clicking.
There's another colorway though. They're not all pink.
Really?
But yeah, there's a second colorway that's more like navy blue.
Because I don't really like these ones. I mean, I can't decide. I don't love them, but I don't hate them either.
The navy blue one, you'll like the other colorway way better. It's kind of like navy blue, red, and white.
All right.
And gray.
I may have seen that one as well. That's somewhere. It's not here. Blue and white. Oh, yeah. Yes, I did see this one. Mm-hmm. Here we'll. Sorry, I'm on a new computer and it's hard for me because it's got a big click thingy. I'm a little slower.
Oh, okay. So they're black and navy blue and red and white.
I do like these ones.
Yeah.
I do like these ones a lot. And
yeah,
I will
those
absolutely be going for these. But like those other ones, I was like, I like them, but I don't love them. I do like these ones a lot. And I mean, they're probably going to be worth crazy.
They are. Well, they did a couple of ones last year. Union LA did a collab.
Yeah.
On 2 different colorways of the one. And they both go for like well over $1,000 now. So those will probably be worth a lot of money. Well, we won't get them
though.
We won't get them. We'll get our hopes up and then we'll be heartbroken for 15 minutes.
They're gonna be $250. They're coming out on the 15th. Well, yeah, let's.
Yeah, we'll
be so funny if we both got a pair.
It would be so cool if we both got a pair of any hyped shoe. It would be cool if either of us got any hyped shoe because we've been like this morning. We have not been batting 1,000.
I know
this year.
Took a L, but then I bounced back. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna get something.
I did not get those off-white 4s. I tried for those the other day. The sale colored off-white 4s.
I felt
Definitely
the same.
Didn't get those.
I felt the same about those, where I was like, I don't know. I
actually
kind of
like those.
I like them, but
I thought that was a cool color. That just kind of light. I don't know. I like light colored shoes like that.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a good one for for a 4 for you to have.
Yeah.
I'll be totally honest. If you get these ones, I'm gonna be super jelly.
Yeah. Well, it's very unlikely that either of us are gonna get those.
It would be hilarious though if we both got a super hype shoe, because then like we could wear it places at the same time and just bug people. Like
Look like the biggest hype beasts
just
ever.
the worst. Like, oh, look at you two cutesy. You two cuties over there wearing the same ridiculous.
Yeah, if we had the exact same pair of a super hype shoe, yeah,
Yeah.
we're wearing like a matching those or matching
Yeah.
off-whites or matching anything stupid like that.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
your thought on the off-whites? Neither of us have these. I was saving this for if one of us ever did an episode. But
Sure.
do you keep the zip tie on it or
If I had
not?
a pair and I was wearing it, no, I'm gonna take the zip tie off. I'm not gonna cut it, but I would just like take the laces out of it and put it in the box.
Oh, that's super clever, because I was like,
I
there's no
wouldn't.
other way to take this off but to cut it. Like,
It's around the laces, I think. I don't know. I don't have any off-whites, so I honestly can't tell you how the zip tie works.
I was
But
like,
I
would
know
I?
that I know that you can take it off if you're gonna wear the shoe. And honestly, every time I see someone wearing an off-white that still has the zip tie on, I'm like, what are you doing? You're
Okay,
wearing it.
that's like you already dropped the
Take the.
value.
It's like
You
leaving the
already drove
sticker
it
on
off
your
the
hat.
lot.
It's like leaving the sticker on your hat at this point. It's not 2008. Knock it off. And yeah, I don't know.
You already drove
I'm
it
not
off
a
the
fan
lot.
of that
It's not
look.
worth anything anymore.
Yeah, exactly. If it's not just dead stock sitting on your shelf to look pretty and then going back in a box so you can resell it, then
Good
take
to
the
know.
stupid zip tie off of it.
Now I know
And
that
if you disagree, listeners, fucking yeah, tell me why. Tell me
it's
why
like,
you should leave a zip tie on your
like,
sneakers.
how much is it, like, if you were to like quantify just the zip tie, how much is the zip tie itself worth?
Well, I mean, by volume of the shoe, it would depend on which
Or
pair.
like maybe put it on something else, like put it on what, like use it as a keychain for your keys,
Ooh, that's a
like
good
repurpose
idea.
it and just be like,
Repurpose the zip tie
so you
to.
can be like, not only am I wearing hype shoes, but I also
I just have off-white zip ties
I have
around
this
my
off-white.
house. Dude, look at this off-white zip tie.
I'd
No,
love to use it to like
what
fix
you got to do.
something.
Yeah, you got to use it to
House.
like add a shitty accessory to your motorcycle. Like that's what you got
Like
to
a
do.
honk horn or whatever, like a little like
Yeah, no, get like
it's
one of
zip
those.
tied with
Yeah, you get a horn or like no, what's a accessory worthy of a shitty of like
Oh
a
my
zip
god.
tie of an
It would be
off-white zip tie.
like, I think it'd be
Something to
funny
make it louder.
if you had like your bumper off-white zip tied back on.
Yes. Yeah,
Like
exactly.
something
That's what you
just
got to do.
super trashy. Mixed
Yeah,
with
like
something.
your ratchet ass car that you like drove into a wall accidentally and your fucking bumper is like dragging on the ground and you have like a visible off-white zip tie.
Yeah. And some duct tape.
You pull up and you're just like, yo, shout out to Virgil, bro. Keep my bumper off the cement.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god.
Who says Virgil and cement in the same
Cement.
sentence? Like, I'm such an idiot. Nobody
right.
should listen to this.
All right. I think that's going to do it for this episode. To close out, though,
Yes.
if someone broke into your house, stole the pair of shoes, would you replace them now for the 230 or whatever they're going for right now?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'd look at all the other threes I could get for exactly that same amount of money.
Nah,
But
replace them
honestly,
with like, yeah, replace them with the Dornbeckers. They're terrible, but
nah, I think I'd stick with these. I like these. I think these are cool.
so I like them. I feel like, yeah, that's a replace it.
Yeah, I like them, and honestly, I feel like they're good to style because they've got like a pop of color. They're a
Mhm.
classic silhouette. They go with a lot of things, and you can kind of just wear whatever gray and black and blue and whatever outfit, and then these add all the color.
They kind of say like, I'm into shoes.
Yeah,
They're
kinda
like a good wear shoe. Like you know what I mean? Like, I guess that's just where I'm trying to not buy shoes that aren't that. But for me, it's like, where's a shoe where like I can't. I'm not gonna give a shit if I kind of fuck it up a little bit.
Yeah. No, these are definitely a good shoe just for wearing, like, because they aren't worth that much. They're not that valuable. You don't worry about beating them up, and they look good, and they're comfy. Yeah.
So if I had gotten any of those dunks, great. I don't think I could wear them. I just don't think I could.
Dude, if you had gotten them for retail and kept them,
I know, but that was my plan. As I was
but then
I'm gonna get these for retail, and I was thinking about that.
Then
I was
skate them.
Show up to the skate park in like the Chunky Dunkies or something, or the Grateful Dead ones. Oh my god, that would be. Well, here's what I would do. And this would be such a grab for. I'd skate them and take a bunch of photos.
Oh, 100%.
Post it on my
videos
Instagram.
And photos.
That was my plan. I was like, I want to get. Oh, I should do that. I'm gonna get a super hype shoe, pay a stupid amount of money for them, and then skate them and have photos with the hashtags that are like kicks on fire. Like have a photo, like do a trick where like my toe is just like destroying
no, that is the ultimate flex though, is if you get a really hyped like expensive pair of shoes and then just like wear them like a normal pair of shoes, and you're just like, I don't give a fuck, I got money.
Like I spent on this money.
You pretend you're in a rap video.
I'm just gonna use this zip tie to fix my bumper.
That's just funny because you're saying I don't have a lot of money, and all the money I did have, I spent on some shoes. I had so little money after the shoes that I couldn't spend $4.99 on a package of zip ties from O'Reilly's. So I had to repurpose the tag on my shoes.
Or I couldn't spend the money to just buy one of those plastic screw tabs and just fix it.
Right. No, that's implied. If you didn't have $4.99 for zip ties, you definitely don't have whatever anything else costs to fix your car either.
Do you ever see a car that's like kind of busted and you're just like, I feel like you really just like went for it in the wrong direction. Like when there's a lot of zip ties and duct tape, and it's like duct tape's not cheap. Like it's not like. It's like you probably could have fixed that and it would look a lot better. And you spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah.
Like
when there's a window out and there's a window's worth of duct tape. There's like an obvious half-inch worth of duct tape, like many layers. He was weaving it into patterns.
It's just like
he had a duct tape loom. There's duct tape selvage at the edge. Like,
It's just like, it's a solution, but it's like,
it's not a good one.
It's not better than the actual solution.
Yeah. No, I have seen that. I didn't ever really think about it. I always thought of duct tape as a cheap thing. I've only bought it once or twice and I didn't pay attention.
I mean, I guess it's not that expensive, but it's still just like at a certain point you're spending a lot of like
you just spent a lot of money and time on duct tape, and you could have probably solved that problem in a better way. Yeah.
You probably could have gone to a junkyard for your, your 89 Corolla or whatever that you're.
Yeah, you could probably find yourself a window on eBay for pretty cheap there, bro.
Like, I feel like I've replaced. I mean, it's like when you see like a tail light that somebody has just like put a bunch of colored tape on.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, tail lights not that expensive, and they're usually 1 to 2 screws to replace and not that hard. Like
some of them
are regular
though.
Screwdriver.
It depends. I guess if it's an 89 Corolla though, that's not an expensive tail light.
Anything pre 2000 is 1 screw, I guarantee it.
Yeah. No,
Phillips head is all
I had
you need
a 93 Corolla and I definitely replaced the headlights in it for a period of time. I was in high school. I thought it'd be cool to have LED halos,
Ooh.
It was so stupid.
Was it cool? Was it cool?
It was not. I thought it was, but that does not mean it was.
You didn't have pussy falling out your pockets?
No, believe it or not. That was not the situation. The halos did little to nothing to improve the pussy situation for 16-year-old Nicholas. That wasn't it. The 93 Corolla could only look so dope.
It can only go so far.
Not many faucets.
Not many faucets being turned on.
around the Corolla.
Too much rust.
No, it wasn't rusty, and I had that handbrake turn technique, but like wasn't enough,
Didn't happen. Yeah.
I just didn't bring it, I guess. That's okay. You live and learn.
Yep. All right. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure and like and subscribe. Share this with a friend. And yeah, we have new episodes every Wednesday.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.